Hi y'all! Welcome back to my channel if you're new here. Hi, my name is Lala. I am a mom of three, a military wife, and we are currently trying to homestead, which if you don't know what that is, that's okay. We're trying to live a much more simpler, intentional life, and by doing so, I need my finances in order because homesteading isn't cheap. It's a false thing, but it is a much more happier, livable thing. I would like to point out that I have nails this time, and you're like, what? I know, I promised you guys this time I would do my nails, and I got these over from Walmart. They're just like quick put on, as you can see. The top, I did not do anything. I put these right on and was like, let's film. I should like file it down and more, but honestly, once they start popping off, that's going to be it. Because I work with my animals and I have kids, it's just, they're not going to last. They're really not. That's why I don't get my nails done. Today, we're going to be doing a cash stuffing, and I'm really excited about this video. I wasn't going to film it because I was like, there's not that much. We're going to be cash stuffing quite a bit, but it's not really going where I would like it to go. It's going to be more off of living off of, which I think it's important to share with you guys these types of videos, because not every time can I put something into the envelopes. We are dealing in 2023 now. Happy New Year. But it's important for me to show you when we can do a whole bunch of money and when we can't do as much and we don't really get to focus on the savings. It's just a live off of check. It's real, it's raw, and if you're going through the same thing, I want you to know you're not the only one. Like, everybody is having hard times nowadays, so I just really wanted to share it. Now, with that being said, our checks can be more and they can be less than what we have. We've lived where we've literally only had like $5 after bills, and that was it. And then we had some times where we could go out to eat and have a great time. It's all right. Money comes and goes, but you know what? Your family stays forever. As long as my roof is paid, taken care of, our rent's done, our kids can eat, I'm happy as can be. So let's go over the paycheck breakdown. So this is a document that I went ahead and created. I'm probably going to end up revamping this because there's some changes that I want to do to this. So let's go ahead and start off with the income. So we are a family of 5. We have kids from the ages of 2 to 16, with our oldest staying at home, and he does online schooling, so I stay home with him. I also work kind of for my church and do a whole lot of volunteer work with them. So luckily, we are blessed to be in a position where we can survive off of one income, and our kids really are benefiting from that. We've done where I work and he works, and really the cost of babysitting was just eating up my check. So it was quite pointless to work, even though I did love my job. I feel like I was needed here and also at my church much more. So it's okay. God has bigger plans. So my husband is EMS. This is his main job. And this one is actually shorter than what it usually is. So we are working with a shorter check, which I didn't know if I wanted to show this or not. But you know what? Every penny counts. That's all that matters, is that you try. That's it. So with this, this check is shorter. So because he had to go and leave for a drill. He's in the military, and they ended up messing up his military pay, which would cover our insurance. I'll explain later. And they have not paid him yet. So we're working on a shorter check, and it did not make up for the time with the military pay. That's okay. We're still able to pull through. Then he has a ER job, which this one is kind of just like an extra. He worked a day, and he really loves that place. He loves both of his jobs, actually, but this one is more of an optional one that he likes to do, and it's just for extra money. He loves the people there, so we're really blessed that he has 2 really nice paying jobs that are comfy. So he picked up some extra time, and I'm happy. He's happy that he did. And then this one is from my church. I do the social media for my church. I also do the kids ministry, planning all of the lessons for Wednesday nights. I do kind of other things, do the slides wherever I'm needed, work on worship songs on the piano. So it's kind of like different areas, but this is kind of thank you from them. This is what we are working with. So we're working with $1,623. So this is a little bit different, all right? First and foremost, we have tithing, which always do tithing. Every time, 10%, we give it back to God because God gave us 100. The least we could do is give him 10% back. And this is one of those moments of trial and tribulation because trust me, $163 would really benefit my family. But God will prevail. He will take care. He meets every need that we have. So I'm really excited to see what he does as we continue to be faithful. TRICARE, which is our health insurance. This is the $240. It was due, but usually my husband's drill money covers it. Unfortunately, he did not get his drill money due to the holidays, so we still had to pay it, and we didn't have the money for it. So this one really took up a good part. It was a hit that we did not need, but it's okay. We need insurance, especially I'm having surgery next week. We need the insurance. It's worth it, and we're very blessed that it's this cheap. My son recently had to go to the doctor, so since it's a new year, we had a new deductible. It was $85 for the doctor visit, but we needed it. He's relatively very healthy, my 7-year-old. However, he had strep, and that's the only thing that really kind of takes him down, and I'm glad that we went. We had to get him on antibiotics, so I'm very happy that we went. So money well spent. This is our phone bill. We have 3 phone lines, and it's $255, and we also have our Apple Watches as well. Electricity is $150 every 2 weeks. Future bills, we were actually able to still put money towards future bills, so the next round of bills that are due, which really this whole check would have gone, but we just didn't have it to where we budget, but we still want to put something towards our future bills. So because we used the extra check last time to pay the bills, it stuck us ahead. So now we're going to be back on track with 100 ready. This is really the importance of being smart with finances in case something like this happens, where it's less than we projected and pay gets messed up. It's okay, because we'll just be put right on track, and I'm really glad that we were responsible with that extra check, the extra income, and went ahead and paid our bills. So these were just the remaining bills that are there, and these are going to be the next round. If that makes any sense. If you're confused, don't worry. My husband probably is too, because I handle the finances of it. It's a lot of numbers, but he was able to help me with this to break it down, where we could still be able to save, and I'm thankful for that. So this is a refresher. My husband, like I said, he's been in school to be a paramedic. He has his state testing he has to do, and he wants to pay for this refreshing course just to go over everything, and I'm all for it. So he takes the state test here in a few weeks, and yeah, so it's $80, but you know what, that test, like retaking it every time, is gonna be like $120 or something. So this will be worth it. We can get it done, out of the way. Groceries, we did $200, so it's $200 for 2 weeks. We're trying to be very frugal with our groceries, so let's say about $100 a week. Oh, I don't know why I keep doing that. I try to buy groceries all in bulk at one time, and I do online pickup, because if I go inside, y'all, I'm gonna eat. Like, I'm hungry, I'm gonna buy everything. I have to eat before I go inside, and just going inside, I find I spend way more money. So online, I can get everything that I want, get it done, put it in the cart, call it a day, and I save so much more money. It's usually about $60, $70 a week if I do it that way. So this might give us a little extra. Gas is $250, $50 for me, $200 for my husband. He has to go out of state for drill this weekend, so we're gonna do the $200, and also we have pickups and drop-offs. We have a couple of places we have to go. So we live in the country. That's why this one is typically big. So if you're ever seeing it, usually I do $200 for my husband, and it'll be like $50 a week for me. The $200 is $100 a week for him. He drives about 20 minutes to get to his work. We live out in the country, so yeah, a lot of gas, but for us, it's 100% worth it. This is for my husband. He's going to be gone this weekend, so I want to make sure he has food while he's gone. So yeah, that's what this is going to be. Animals, $30, because I need to get chicken feed. And I'm just now realizing I forgot to go and get the chicken feed. But yeah, and then $20 on household, which it was just detergent that I needed to get that I got on Amazon. Did you know they have these like laundry sheets detergents? It's like $18 after taxes, but it's $18 and you just toss it in. If you have kids, highly recommend it because it's so easy. There's no spilling, pouring. They just grab a sheet, throw it in, call it a day, start the wash. Far easier. So this is where it's all going. That puts us at a zero-based budget, and as you can see, none of my savings are going to be getting anything, which sucks. But it's okay. It's what's happening right now. Doesn't mean every time. It's just right now. I'm grateful all of our stuff is taken care of. We're even able to save for future bills. That's going to be the only one that actually gets something out of this. So let's go ahead and go. Ooh, this is our cash breakdown. I don't know why it's doing this. This is the cash breakdown, and in total it's $7.93. Now I did take out 50 because I already put 50 in my gas tank. I filled it up while I was out in town. Like I said, we live in the country, so I try to make minimal trips as much as possible. So in total it's going to be $743. So 1, 2, 3, 400. Put that here. 51, 52, 53. 300? Is that what I said? I don't know the way I count it. 51, 50, 300, yeah. I'm sorry, I don't know why that was such a struggle. Y'all, it's later in the afternoon. I'm getting tired. 120. I just messed that up. Okay, it's 400 plus 300 plus 20. I'm so sorry. 1020. I'm just a walking struggle. 2, 3. All right, 743 equals 743. That's what we needed. Start by emptying out my wallet. Okay, tithing, we paid it. So we have 163. I did 100, a 50, a 10, and 3 ones. So we should have 163. 50, 60, 1, 2, 3. Okay. I did see that Taylor Budget has these new wallets coming out. Y'all, I want that olive one so bad, but then I'd have to get also new envelopes, which I really, really want. But I don't want to walk around with this. It's huge, you know, it's massive. It's okay. But that's what we're getting. Gas. I already did my gas, so I'm just going to take out for my husband, which I'll just go ahead and stuff for your aesthetic view. It's supposed to be $2.50, but like I said, I already took out a 50, so it should be 200. 51, 52. There we go. So it's going to be gas. This is mostly for your aesthetic purposes. I'm going to take this immediately out and hand it to my husband because he's home. Lala, I'm not getting anything this time. That's okay. Eric, he's getting a 50 for his food for the week. Again, just gonna take this out, but enjoy it. Do you like it? Yeah, it's just satisfying stuffing too, just going kind of through it and knowing every dollar has a job. And I'm so glad that I'm doing this again because this is needed. I need to get a hold of my finances. House items, we got leftovers. What? That is $2 whole. Good for me. I'm gonna put this over here. I might actually go put that in something. And then I have receipts and change. So we have some change. I'm so happy. Even if it's $2, I'm gonna put that somewhere. Okay, cushion. Oh, that came right off. Cushion is getting nothing, but it has change in here. And so I'm gonna end up putting this in our change bear. We have this little like graham cracker bear that we cut a hole at the top. And we use it for change. And then, voila. This was the emergency money, I think, that was left over. La, la, la. So, a wrinkled up one, but I am okay with that. There we go. Ah. And then, la la. Okay. So, let's see. Oh, groceries. that's what that one is. So this is actually going to be for the groceries. I just haven't stuck a label on it. And it's 2 100s. Like I said, I usually do online, so I'm probably going to order online and then put it into the bank. So we'll see how that goes. This is going to be for my groceries. Check. Pets, animals, which is going to need 30. And I did a 20 and a 10. I do have a cat. She is going to be getting fixed actually this weekend. So I'm super excited about that. So I have to get her fixed, and I need to pick up chicken food as well, because we have 7 chickens, 6 ducks, 3 rabbits, a dog, and a cat. Actually, speaking of chickens, one of them seems to appear to be in the front yard right now. Super fun. All right, let's count. 20, 40. Look how old this one is. I grew up remembering this. Careful, I'm showing my age. Okay, but this is how I remember them. I remember when these first came out, I was like, how cool. Now I'm like, how cool, an older one. Isn't that neat? I really don't want to give them this one. I kind of want to keep this. It's in really good condition, too. Series 1996. Wow. How cool. Okay. It's in really great condition for being a 96. Vintage. Sorry. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 10, 21, 2, 122. Yeah. I think my cat to get her fixed is going to cost about 60 or so. So that makes me super happy. And like I said, she's going to be getting fixed this weekend, so I'm just going to leave this envelope in here. Once she gets fixed and I get the chicken feed, I like to pop it out, pop it into a new binder, and forget about it. So I still have 100 left over, and that is going to go into future bills. So let's go ahead and do that. Look, see, this is part of my thing. I hate to. It's all right. It'll be fine. We'll be fine. Okay. Let's see. Now, we have future bills. This is my short-term goals. So these are short-term things that I will get into more than my other long-term ones. So short-term, future bills, get a whole 100. Being responsible. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. And since I have $3, kind of crumbed up 3, and you know what? I used medical recently. I also did use emergency recently, and I think that one's in my other binder. So let me go ahead and get that. Look, y'all, I didn't think I was going to be able to put something in all of these, but here we are doing it. Every penny counts. So this is my long-term binder, and I'm just going to go ahead, and since I have 3 kids, I'm going to put $3 in. This is my son, Bradley. He is our 16-year-old. This is holding his allowance and his roping lesson money, as well as saving money. This is why his has more money than the other ones. Also, we have less time to save for him. The other 2 are 7 and 2 years old, so we have far more time to save for them. He's 16. He won't be in the nest as long. So if you're like, you have a favorite. No, I don't. They all annoy me equally. Thank you. All right. Be 50, 20, makes 50, 70, 80, 95, 101. 101. I think I counted that right. 101. Like I said, 50 is going to go to his roping lessons here. And also he gets $15 a week on allowance. You'll notice I did not budget allowance. It was not able to. But I still have their money from the last paycheck that we did. So that's what I'm going to use. Next time I will be putting in their allowances. Caleb gets $1. This one's kind of beat up. I need to change that one out. So let's see. And he has 10, 25, 6. Good boy. He's such a sweet boy. He gets $10 a week. If he does his chores, he can earn it. He can do either time on his iPad or for his get $10 for the week. Typically he picks iPad time because he's 7. And Gracie gets $1. Gracie even has an allowance. She gets $5 a week. She mostly does it when it encourages her to do something. She'll see the boys get something. She wants it. She's at that me too phase. So her too, you too. $10, $15, $21. There we go. And whatever they don't use, we'll just put in there and save for them for later. But yeah, that is it, guys. I get to actually put something in all of the binders. Isn't that cool? So that is it for this whole video. Like I said, this is one that's tighter. I wish I got to put into more, but I didn't. That's okay. We will get there someday, one day, but today our bills are covered. My kids have food. We're being taken care of. I don't know if I'll be able to post here as much. I'm going to try to, but my voice is going to be gone because I'm having tonsil surgery. So I don't know when the next time I will post. It'll probably be, it's like a 2-week long surgery to heal from. So within 2 weeks, y'all, probably by the next pay time. But if I sound different, you know why. But I hope you guys have a blessed and beautiful day. Live simple, live intentional, and just smile. And more importantly, make somebody else smile today. Guys, life is too short. So I hope you guys have a great day, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.